always knew my mother was superstitious. Stepping across outstretched legs was dangerous. You'll stunt her growth. A new purse needed 18 cents in it for luck. A new home needed salt and bread. I just accepted it as part of my life. My religious Jewish grandparents had fled Poland, and they were able to bring very little of their old life with them on the boat. But it seemed that a virtual treasure chest of Ashkenazi superstitions was smuggled aboard. My American-born mother learned to keep the kosher laws and celebrate the Sabbath and the holidays, but there was always this other powerful ancient precept that didn't come from theology, the fear of Ein Hora, the evil eye. The announcement that I was pregnant with my first child apparently unlocked a massive storehouse of mystical beliefs I'd never heard before. "What wonderful news," my mother exclaimed, and then, the dread that happiness could attract malice, she added, "May you and the baby live and be well, Kanei Nahara." In case the evil eye had not been banished yet, she spit 3 times, not directly on me, but genteelly, like a lady, into her fingers. Poo, poo, poo. No amount of prenatal vitamins, nor reading What to Expect When You're Expecting, would be adequate for this pregnancy. As the birth came closer, the superstitious advice intensified. "Don't tell anyone until the 3rd month," she cautioned. "I have to tell my boss, Ma." "He can wait," she exclaimed hotly. "Don't tempt fate." I couldn't furnish the nursery, nor have a baby shower. Absolutely not. That's just asking for trouble. I was sewing a button on my maternity top when she leapt up and gasped, "Your baby will have no sense. Here." She thrust a bit of thread at me. "Chew this while you're sewing, then it'll be okay." "Stop with the witchcraft, Ma," I insisted. "There's no such thing as the evil eye." She dismissed me with a sweep of her hand. "Oh, really?" she said, enigmatically. "My mother, may she rest in peace, always said it shouldn't happen what could happen." It's 1971 in Queens, not 1871 in the shtetl. I don't want any more of this nonsense. I suffered a long labor and needed some help when I brought my daughter home from the hospital. I found that my mother had prepared for our arrival by putting red ribbons, or as she called them, Nahara bindles, all over the baby's things. These safety talismans must have come straight from her old wife's mystical encyclopedia of evil eye remedies. I was too sore and tired to protest this latest hoodoo, but vowed I'd remove them later. While the baby and I rested, I overheard Mom phoning my dad to update him. "They're home. The baby is gorgeous, poo poo poo." I listened and made a mental note to wipe down the receiver with bleach when Mom was finished with her spitting. I smiled down at my daughter and crooned, "Your grandmother is cuckoo," and nestled her close to Nurse. She nuzzled into me, her perfect hand lying warm on my breast, until the neighbor's dog barked outside and made her flinch. "Shh," I whispered and pulled her closer. "You're okay. Mommy's here." I stroked her silky head and watched her translucent eyelids flutter and felt her steady pulse under my fingers. The enormity of my love overwhelmed me, along with a fierce sense of protectiveness. I thought of how only hours before she had been lain safely sheltered inside me. Now she was here were dogs and germs and who knew what else could hurt her. I fingered the receiving blanket and saw it had no red ribbon on it. Just then, Mom came up to check on us and asked, "Do you need anything, darling?" She beamed when I answered, "I think we need more bindles."